Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kriti and I'm back with another video about life here in Denmark. In this week's video, I'm going to talk to you about something that I did for the very first time here in Denmark. And if you are an international living in Denmark, you would also be doing this sooner or later. I'm talking about applying for a re-entry permit for Denmark. So this is the first time that I applied for a re-entry permit. I have got it and I thought, why not document it for everybody who would be needing it in the future. So let's get started with this week's video. And I want to mention that this video is only about applying for a re-entry permit for Denmark. I will, however, be making a video about applying for a resident permit extension in the future. So do subscribe to my channel for future videos about life in Denmark. So to help you understand the process, what I have done is I have 4 questions. I will go through them one by one and provide the answer. The questions are: who will apply for a re-entry permit? Next one, why to apply for a re-entry permit? Third is how to apply, and here I will show you the website where you do, and then when to apply for re-entry permit. So let's take the first question, which is who will apply for re-entry permit. Now there can be different types of scenarios, but I'm going to take my example to help you understand the process. Now my case is that I have been living in Denmark for more than 4 years. I have my CPR number. I also have a resident permit. But for now, I have applied for my resident permit extension. So when I got it in the beginning, when I moved here, I got it for 4 years. And after 4 years, you need to reapply for an extension. So that's what I have done. And it can take up to 3 months for me to get the answer back. So until then, if I need, which is like why to apply for re-entry permit, if I need to go abroad and come back to Denmark, I need something to show, because I can no longer show my resident permit card, which is we called pink card here in Denmark, to enter Denmark again. So in that case, I, who has been living in Denmark and who has a resident card, but for now it is like under process, need to come back to Denmark. I need my re-entry permit with me, which is a stamp like a visa on your passport. So this is like who will apply and why I need to apply. So I have a trip planned to India and I cannot come back if I don't have any re-entry permit, because for now my resident permit extension is still under processing. Now let's talk about how to apply for re-entry permit. Now if you're already living in Denmark as an international, I know that you already know about SIRI, which is called this in Danish for people who are moving to Denmark, who are new to Denmark, and in English SIRI is called the Danish Agency for International Recruitment and Integration. So now let's go to the website, which is the main website that you need to know about if you are an international living in Denmark. So let's go to the website. It is called newedenmark.dk, which means new to Denmark. So let me just hit recording for my screen and we go to newedenmark.dk. So this is the website, which will be in Danish, by the way, but do not worry, because they have all the version in English as well. So you don't need to actually use Google Translate. Everything is also in English. Now this is the first page where, if you see, these are the main 5 options for you. So our case is you want to apply. So you click on this one. It takes you to the second page where you will choose what do you want to apply, for you who want to apply based on. So you want to apply for short-term visa, family, passport, we go to show more, and then all the way down here you see re-entry permit, and it says very nicely that you want to apply for a re-entry permit to Denmark because you want to travel abroad and return to Denmark while your application for a resident permit or extension is being processed. So click on it, and then we come to the next page where they ask for the basis of your residence, like how you came to Denmark. So you can choose what is for you. For me, it is like accompanying family member to an employee. So I click on it, and at the bottom you can see you either apply at SIRI or at the immigration service. But once I click on it, it only gives me the option of applying at SIRI. So that's what I did. I went to the SIRI office and get it done. Now let's go to the next page. So once you click it, you get the re-entry permits page. The good news is that there is no processing fee. Here, as I said, who can apply, what are the conditions, what are my rights if I granted a re-entry permit. So you can go through all these questions and understand like who can apply. So you already hold a resident permit but do not have a resident card as a proof for your permit, or you have submitted your application to SIRI and you stay here legally while you wait for your reply. So these are the questions that you can go through. So now let's take the third question, which is how to apply, where I click on this part, and here is what you need to understand how to apply. It's a very smooth process. There is not much to do. You only have one form to fill it up and go to the SIRI office. Now again, remember to book an appointment. You have to book an appointment. So first gather all the documentation, and again the documentations are only your passport, a completed application form which is just a 2-page form, and then you also have your flight tickets. I did take the printouts of my flight tickets, but they did not keep it with them. They just saw it and give it back to me. But your passport is the must, where you get the stamp. And here is the application form. It is available in both Word format and PDF format. So what I will do is I will show you this form, which is just a 2-page form. It just asks for your CPR number, your passport number, your address here in Denmark, and your address in the abroad. So this is for official use. So make sure that you bring all these 3 things with you, and you have the forms filled up. And you go to the SIRI office. So make sure that you also book an appointment with SIRI. And once you go, as they say, receive an answer. If you appear in one of the SIRI's branch offices in Denmark, you will normally receive an answer immediately. And that's what happened to me. Want to know how to book an appointment with SIRI? You can simply click on this link, which will take you to this page, which is like book an appointment at SIRI. So now let's talk about when to book the appointment and go to SIRI office and get your re-entry permit. Ideally, it should not be like you're going a month before or 2 months before, because maybe during that period you will get your resident permit extension done. So I did not get, like, they did not mention anywhere that it is like 20 days before you have to be here, or maybe a week. But what I understood when I spoke with other people who applied, they said at least go in that 2 weeks period before your travel. So you have your travel, and then you have 2 weeks before that, go to the SIRI office and get your re-entry permit. So that was the video about how to apply for a re-entry permit if you're already in Denmark and you want to go to abroad, but your resident permit extension is under process. So I hope you like the video. Do subscribe to my channel to know more about Denmark. I will see you next Friday. Till then, bye bye.